Hello everyone. It's that time of the year again. It's the time for the annual Abington Community Craft Fair. This year we're having it on Halloween Day. So it's October 31st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The location is the Abington Senior Center at 441 Summer Street in Abington. I wanted to come on and make sure that everybody knew about it. We'd like everybody who can to come out and join us. It's a fabulous day. We have wonderful vendors and crafters, all kinds of things, and it's a very good time for you to come out and start your Christmas shopping or maybe even some Halloween shopping. This is our largest fundraiser for the Abington Senior Center. Each year we do very well, and the reason why is because we have such great returning crafters and vendors, and because of the volunteers. The Abington volunteers, as I always say, are the absolute best. I'm going to name a few of our crafters. Many of them are returning crafters. They're with us every year. There's Debbie Dennison with her All Things Painted. She comes every year, and this year she's actually a senior. I don't know if she wants me to tell you that, but she's actually a senior, and she's joined the Senior Center. She does beautiful work, and I know she does painting parties beside. There's Marion Tisdale, who does wonderful crochet and knitted products. Lots of dolls. She does giant dolls and small dolls, and she does Afghans and all kinds of things. I can't forget the Gifted Hands. That's my group at the Senior Center, and we also do all kinds of knitted and crochet items, and we've kind of sort of added in sewing so that now I'm making doll clothes, and you can see an example of these, and you'll see them further when I talk about the raffles. There's Nancy Austin, who does quilted items. Also, Judy and Susan Young do sewn and quilted items. We've got Jeff Keller, who comes every year. He is with the South Shore Woodworkers. He brings his lathe. He allows, you can stand and watch him while he's turning pieces of wood. He gives the kids little spinning tops. And if you're really, really good, he might even let you work on it. He has been with us every single year. We have Karen Elliott, who does pictures out of jewelry. And we have Kate Emery, who does books. And I really appreciate that. As an ex-teacher, I really like that there are people who sell books. We've got a number of other people. There is Sandy Denton, who's also a longtime crafter with us, who does photos, and she has things that are decorated with shells, and I think she also makes some jewelry. There are any number of people. Now, our day starts out at 10 o'clock. At 11:30, there's lunch. And that's done by our kitchen divas. That's my name for them. I don't know if they accept that, but that's what I've always called them. They are Anna Fopiano and Diane Keaton. They do all the cooking. And Anna is famous for her corn chowder. People actually come to the craft fair just to get the corn chowder. So at 11:30 we start serving. The menu is, just a second, the menu is meatball subs, Greek salad, and corn chowder, each $4 a piece. There are hot dogs for $2 and chips for $1. There's also drinks, water and soft drinks. And I think those are $1 a piece. Now, the raffles. Every year we have, well, last year I think we had about 64 baskets that were made by different people and raffled off. We also get gift certificates from the businesses in the area, and we have to really thank them because they're very generous. And in addition to that, two or three of our raffles will be American Girl type dolls. We have a bride doll here, and she's queen of something, of the ballroom, I guess. And there will be another one. These are not American Girl dolls. They are Springfield dolls, but they're the same size and they wear the same clothes. We will have a table that is all doll clothes, and you'll be able to buy all of them. We have very reasonable prices, but these are raffle prizes. So bring out your little girls, or grandmothers, come and buy your doll clothes for your grandchildren, and you've got your Christmas presents already done. Now, what we decided last year that we were going to do our raffles a little differently. We had been doing raffles only at the end of the craft fair. For this year, we're going to be doing them starting at 11:30. We will be doing a drawing like every half hour or so that people get a chance. We don't have to be there so long after because we really do have a lot of raffle prizes. One of the things I want to make sure that I do is to thank all the people who help us. One is Bill Siegel from the high school. He's been very generous with getting kids who need community service time to come up and help us. This year, I think we'll have people who come in and help us on the Friday to do the setup. We'll also have some students on Saturday morning to help the vendors and crafters come in with their things, and possibly even someone to help them in the afternoon at 3 o'clock. That is a big help. And again, I have to say thank you to our volunteers. We work very hard. This craft fair, we start working on the craft fair in March, and we work on it until the end of October. That's a lot to ask from anyone, but it's such a worthy cause. I don't know that I remember to say this, but the craft fair is sponsored by the Friends of Abington Seniors, Inc. And all the money that we make go back to the seniors. We use the Friends of Abington as a treasury, sort of, and all of we use our money to sponsor programs for seniors of Abington. We will have a bake table, and the bake table is always a big hit. We have all kinds of goodies. We've been told you can't do anything with fresh fruit or cream. That's a health department rule. But we have all kinds of cookies and cakes and breads, fudge. At this point, I know that we're going to have peanut butter fudge and regular fudge. And I'm not even sure. There may be other kinds of fudge. We have a restaurant that we set up. So when you come in, you can have your lunch at a table and relax and go back to shopping. So we want to thank people who bring things in, the donations of food. I want to give you some dates. The 21st, that's a Wednesday, is Basket Day. We ask people, if you want to make a basket of some kind. It doesn't have to be anything special. It just whatever you think about doing. People do wine baskets, Italian basket. It might have pasta and all of the things for a full meal. Last year, someone made a gingerbread basket, and it had all things gingerbread down to cookie cutters that were gingerbread men. It could be anything that you think about, and you can do it up yourself, or you can bring your contents to your basket. You don't even have to bring a basket unless you happen to have one, because we will have baskets there that day. And what happens is we do the baskets up, put things in the basket, cover them with cellophane. The only thing I request is that if you happen to come in and bring your basket or your contents of your basket, please write down what's in the basket, and please put your name, because we want everybody to get credit for what they've done. And if you come in with a basket that's already done up, then it's hard for us to list on the outside what's in the basket, so that people who are buying will know what it is they're getting. Then on the 28th is Cookie Day. You can bring in cookie dough that you've made and drop it off, and there are people there all morning just cooking cookies. We have the kitchen, so it's easy to do that. Then on the 30th, you can start bringing, if you decide that you have just made too much cranberry bread or too many macaroons or whatever it is that you're making and you'd like to share, you can bring them in and leave them on the 30th. That's the Friday. And all of that will go on our bake table. And we'll thank you for anything you bring. Oh, a couple of things I forgot about the raffle. I know I'm not doing this very well. My first time. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. One of our raffles this year, and I'm quite happy with this, is a Keurig coffee system, with the K-cups. Actually, it was donated by my son, Kevin Lewis. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else that I need to say. Well, I'll tell you again, it's October 31st from 10 to 3. It's at the Abington Senior Center at 441 Summer Street. The telephone number is 781-982-2145. Again, on the 21st is Basket Day. You don't have to have talked to anybody beforehand. If you decide that you want to contribute to the baskets, just bring your things in and we'll all be there. Some of us are better at doing baskets than others, but they will get done and they'll look beautiful. If you decide that you want to bring in cookie dough to be made, then just bring that in on the 28th. Probably the earlier, the better. And the ladies will cook the cookies for you. Then on the 30th, donations of baked goods. And the more baked goods we get, the better. After all, this is a fundraiser. I'll just take a second here. I want to make sure that I've gotten everything out that I wanted to say. And I know I won't. Anyway, my name is Darleen Lewis. I hope you've enjoyed this, and at least, if not enjoyed it, at least understood what I said. And thank you.